Okay, so I found out that on the 28th, it's a Monday, and that day, I have school, which kind of fucks up my plans, and yeah, so I don't know if I can, I don't know if there's a holiday, I don't know my schedule yet, but for now I just wanna stream. Oh, okay, we already seen this through yesterday, so I'm not gonna press that skip button. Geez, well, this is a good spot as anyway. The sun's starting to set, so it does make for some pretty nice atmosphere. Okay, my earpiece is still good. Maybe Olivia wants to paint another landscape. In the distance, I see a few sailboats and yachts. Further beyond a Freya or two, the seashore are crowded these days. I take the picture and send it over to Olivia. Oh, not bad. Oh, it's not bad. Thanks. Can't picture thanking me like that in reality. The thought of her alone of her doing something is so sweet in a manner. Inko, the thing weighs like 80 pounds. I'm not doing all this work. Alright. I let my camera hang loose around my neck while assisting Ben with setting up the last of the standing reflectors. Setting up meant only not the cameras, but a large chunk of the incomplete decor prep, which meant carrying out loads and loads of heavy cases loaded with strobe reflectors, cloth sheets, and so many telescoping pole stands. Following his instructions, Ben had set up a small red carpet path leading to a glamour shot station. And while I was finishing making sure that the marked out spots within the room had the right combination of strobe and or reflector, by the time our teacher had come back, I just placed the final light in position. As guests start walking down Ben's handmade path, I skirt along the edge with my borrowed high-end camera. The DSLR's clicks are muted compared to the chattering guests, and while I think I managed to catch some decent shots, I'm just not really feeling it today. Is something wrong with me? And voila! Ben was having a much easier time working at the makeshift studio we've built in the corner. Couples would simply walk up and stand before the backdrop of the massive window to the cliffside and ocean. And Ben had a brilliant idea to not only set up Ladakan's lone camera, but also his own so he captured the couples from two angles at once. He looked so happy with each and every shot he took, and the people always chatted him up right after. And here I am, doing my best not to scowl as I look over the blurry shot I had messed up. Blurry because my hands were shaking. I guess I'm nervous. I had noticed till now that my main message app had been going off. So is it going well? Hardly, I think Ben's turning it into a competition. Are you winning, son? No, not really. Beat him for me? That wasn't a real message. I try to ignore my phone for now. I don't think anything will calm my nerves at this point. The feeling of anxiety only grows as time marches on. Can't seem to get any one picture just right, and Ben zooming around as efficiently as he isn't helping. Well, it's not all. Olivia's messages are just throwing me off. Just break his flashing stick thingy, lol, then his pics will be super dark. How out of date, Olivia, to think we still use flash pans. or lock him in a bathroom or something. I don't think that is not sportsmanlike or legal. Oh, just remember, I need another pick. Can you try shoving him into the wedding cake and taking a pic of him smashed on the floor? I need it for Muse. That. Do it for me, please? Come on, that's just violent. Just barely with my peripheral vision, I spot a perfect shot of an older couple, the parents of the groom, I believe. There's a good chance. I bring the borrowed camera up, look to the viewfinder and see that the parents have already moved away and into another group. The camera slipped from my grip, but luckily the neck strap was holding it safely against my chest. Okay, I need a break. I find an appropriate place to sneak outside and go around the building, slumping down against the brick side. It's really twilight now. The ocean's reflection of the sun is getting very close to meeting the real thing. My phone buzzes once more and something in me jumps. It's not fear though, just wish I knew what it was. Olivia sends me a video of guts running around a maze she put together using cardboard and school supplies. When he comes out the other end, she gives him a grape to bite into it in her palm. Aw, I was never really fond of rodents, but seeing Olivia's video and little doodles is starting to sway me. There's something about seeing Olivia having such a strong bond with Guts and caring for him that warms my heart. It's hard to believe that this is the same girl that used to give me nothing but icy stares when I first met her. I'm glad she feels comfortable enough with me to let her defenses down and be herself. As I continue snapping photos, my trek around the hall to find good photo ops lead me to the stage where the DJ once was. Shame that I didn't get any good shots of him while he was here. Maybe Ben got some decent pictures. Looking through the camera lens, I see there's a gentleman sitting on the steps that lead up to the stage, finishing off a cigarette. There's someone over the steps taking a deep drag of a cigarette, blowing the smoke up towards the window. Truly iconic display of suavity. Before I know it, I've taken several shots. He seems like he wants to be left alone, but he doesn't mind, right? Hey kid. At least get my good side, will ya? Oh! I step closer, readjusting my camera settings and scrabbling for an explanation. Sorry about that, I was unsure if you wanted their attention. Yeah, it's alright. People say I got a kind of resting bitch face. Though I can't lie, I'm pretty exhausted, kid. Especially after I had to carry the new missus down the aisle all the way to the car. Ah, so this is the groom. So you're gonna take a photo or what? Alright, sorry. I raise my camera. The groom takes a thinker-esque pose taking a drag from his cigarette. After a few clicks and a couple of slight adjustments to my position, I believe I got some pretty good shots in here. There we are. The groom blows out a plum of smoke from his mouth before leaning over to see the captures. Smells like a Vegas hotel. Oh, by the way, going to Las Vegas, right? The hotels are like really, really small. So, if you ever go to Las Vegas, be aware. I give the groom time to look at each photo thoroughly before moving to the next one. These are pretty good, kid. Managed to make this mug of mine look halfway decent. He lets out a scratchy chuckle as he takes another puff of his cigarette before stuffing what little was left of it onto the floor. Thanks. Say, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing all the way over here? It's a big day, isn't it? As the groom lets out another plume, he already began to dig up another cigarette. Lighting the new cig casually, he begins to inhale it. He keeps inhaling it. He holds up a finger and continues inhaling until the cigarette is finished, and he finally exhaling a stream of lung cancer slowly over the course of 30 seconds. Sir? Of course, it is. Just having a little rest is all. I mean, It has been the happiest day of my life, but it's tiring as hell. Mrs. is certainly having fun, yet in a few hours, when we are in our new, no longer bachelor pad, I'll be listening to her as she moans about how sore she is. Oh, I'm about to make a name for myself. The groom lets out another plume of smoke, this time through his nostrils. But hey, that's the price I've got to pay. Holy matrimony and all that jazz. Definitely feels like the groom is laying it on a bit thick to who is essentially a stranger to him, and yet I can understand what he means. You know, we've been going around the whole reception snapping photos. Why don't you take a break too? What the fuck is my friend thinks he's third right now? Nah, I'll join him later. He motions his hand to the nearby stage as an available seat. I settle myself on the stage as the groom then fiddles with a small packet. Looking closer, it's a still sealed pack of cigarettes. Trent told me a bit about you, you know? Who? Camera teacher, wherever he's called at your school. Say, you're a good kid and all, though a bit clueless. Hey! The groom lets out another guffaw as he cracks open the pack of cigs and plucks out a fresh cancer stick. His words, not mine. How do you know him? We've known each other for ages. He's actually helped me meet the missus. Funny how that worked out. Whoa, Mr. Ladakan was your wingman? He always hated how I told him that. I gave him a lift to some field trip he had to chaperone. Don't know why he could take in the school bus, but as soon as I got there, I met the rest of his co-workers, including my would-be wife. Petro picked me into the chaperoning too, saying I could use the time to get to know her better. Geez, maybe I should be asking him. Well, no, I can't. Can't what? Nothing important. Oh wait, no. Have a teacher tell you how to court a lady friend, right? Hey, no. I don't know one of the students, classmate, right? Yeah? It's not like that. Oh, come on. I know you want to talk about girls. Oh god, finally a level as these. Oh. Also, I don't think I'll be streaming long because I have a Darkwood video to watch about some man who made it parasitical. Flopwood. Really good. That's always fun. Remember me a bit. She's just a good friend. The words taste bitter on my tongue for some reason. Cause you're lying to yourself. Sure, kid, sure. We got a few more minutes of quiet while Bridezilla and her maids of murder fight over the bouquet. I quickly glanced over to see women twice my age wielding a folding chair like it was a battle axe. Damn, I didn't know the bouquets were that important. Trent can't help you there, but I can. So this good friend of yours, what's she like? Well, it's a bit of a complicated history. Oh? I mean, when I first met her, she was very cynical and sarcastic. No, she's still sarcastic, but in a light-hearted way. Even with her friends, she was a little distant. But when she's painting or gushing about some franchise or obscure anime, there's this unashamed excitement and passion in it. I haven't met anyone with that kind of energy before. Once you get to know her, she's just nice under it all. Everything. Oh yeah. I think she drew me carrying her once. Well, shoot. He slides the ring off his finger and holds it up to me. You want this? Sounds like you need it more than me. Kidding. But dang, sounds pretty cut and dry to me. Never had a crush before? Not on anyone I know personally. Folks together? Yeah. They love each other too, yeah? Yeah, I guess they do. Guess. It's complicated. They're around so little I don't even know what their love looks like. How they interact. They love each other at all. They never told me the story why they're together. Anything that would prepare me for the future was outsourced. As far as I remember, whenever my parents weren't there was a screen nearby, and they weren't around often. I've always had that little electronic friend in my pocket telling me how great I was at everything. That's been my only help to get through my life. All the best ways to have the friendship, hobbies, romance. But it feels worthless now. I'm not prepared. I don't even know what this is love. This guy seems to think so though. He'll help me out. I see him putting some words together now. Let me give you a little anecdote, my friend. Or kid. The groom finally lights a cigarette, though this time he's slow to puff on it. Yeah. I see why now. No, gotta focus. Okay, Olivia. Okay, gotta stick to Olivia. See my beautiful bride over there? He motions with the dull amber of his smoke to where his bridesmaids were still finally wrestling and the bride acted as referee. Even if we had never met, this was a happenstance meeting. I see her over there, and I just know I love her. Yeah? Yup. Is that it? Yup. Aren't you trying to give me a little push? Convince me I like this girl? You're the one who wanted advice. There it is. I thought you were going to go on a bit more about love. Why the hell would I give a speech about love? I know what it is, you know what it is. But there's no groundbreaking advice that'll make everything make sense, and you don't need me to convince you. You're just looking for reasons to not believe what's right in front of you. Oh. Break's over, gotta run. The man gets up, dusting off his pants and flicking the cigarette butt into the trash. Put it out first. Hey, take some great pictures for me, will ya? No more moping, you're on the clock. He jogs into the crowd to meet up with his bride. The phone buzzes in my pocket. What timing? I reach into my pocket and pull out my phone, squinting at the screen. An unread notification from our group chat. Shoot, do I have to be on my phone right now? Maybe I can talk to Damien about this. He's known Olivia for a while. Ben and Olivia used to be friends too, right? Will he be able to help? I should probably focus on what I'm here to do. Besides, I don't want to let the groom down. But this is Olivia we're talking about. I don't want to do anything without knowing as much as I can. Need to focus, consult others and Olivia. Say if this is an important choice. Okay. Maybe click. I shall consult the others. Olivia's more than this. I can't go into this without being prepared. I really don't want to let Olivia down, especially after all I've done for her. What kind of things does Olivia like? Hell, what kind of things do girls in general like? I might be able to find some pointers online too. A girl I used to have a crush on. She was really into V from Murder Drones and Cinnamon Rolls, which explains a lot about her. By the end, I can be a good boyfriend. I just need to figure out how. When I reach for my phone, my fingers brush the camera that still hung around my neck. Wait, I still need to take pictures so I can't drop this entirely. And I definitely don't want to let that Ladakan down, even though I'm not that good. Well, Ben's on top of his game all night. But now he's snapping up shots, so I'm sure Ladakan will have enough by the end of the night. not like I'm offering anything crazy valuable here. I'm neither to the far wall of the hall and find a way to slip outside. Phone in hand, I scroll through my previous calls to Damien. He'll have all the info I need. He has called me the other week to ask if the following days was a school holiday. On a Saturday. Aha, here it is, just what I needed. And now I listen to the dial tone, all I can do is wait. Come on, pick up. Cool evening air of autumn nips at my skin with a slow breeze ruffling the branches of nearby trees. Some leaves are blown lazily off their branches, drifting with each other to a long, songless dance. I did always prefer nature photograph. I did always prefer nature photography. It's a lot less hectic compared to tonight. Hello? Payne residence? Huh? Oh, sorry Miss Payne, I thought this was Damien's phone. It is! He left his phone on the table while he takes the trash out. One moment. Damien, sweetie, you have a school friend on the phone. Aw, Ma, I told you not to answer these spam calls. It's Inko. Oh, snap. Cool, thanks, Mom. Hey, Inko! I can make out the frantic shuffling on the phone. Oh, what do you need from me? What do you mean for? Okay, just play it cool. Right, I wanted to ask about, how do I even ask him this? Well, I want to be a better friend for Olivia, right? Yeah, I'm following. I was wondering if you knew anything else I should know, you know? The silence lets me know how stupid that sounded. Huh? Well, I think she likes anime, and soda, and arcade. But didn't you know all of this already? I do, yes. But I meant like, anything a bit further than that? I mean, you like Olivia, don't you, Inko? I didn't say that. Despite the stiff breeze, I can feel my face burning up. Shut up! Say it! Say what? I don't need to tell you nothing, and I got all day to wait. Do you? Damien, I'm serious. I need some help here. I'm serious too. Come on, say it. I'm not confirming or denying anything. Yeah, maybe I should hang up then. See you at school tomorrow, Inko, my man. Damn it, fine. Damien! Yes? I take a deep breath and say it. Alright. I like her. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm gonna say this expression has been my favorite out of all of them. Olivia. Huh? What about her? I'm not hearing complete sentences here. Screw you. I like Olivia and I want to know what advice you have as her friend. I'm serious. There we go. In all seriousness, I don't have much for you. I haven't thought of Olivia that way since like 3rd grade. I don't got anything game-changing for you. Right. But hey, I'm here for you, man. Just don't act like a fool and start willing it out, you know? God, some water. Sweet, flavorful spring water. Not in the slightest. I'm saying, look, you're calling because you think there's some big secret here, right? I'm telling you there isn't one. And that in itself is an advantage. You don't need to be focusing on like strategy. Just let it happen. Wait, does she know? No, I don't think so. I think she likes me too. Huh. Well, yeah, that's the long and short of what I got. Have you ever been in a relationship, Damien? Few. Nothing serious though. Hey, wanna go to a school dance? That sort of thing. Never went anywhere, you know? Yeah. Alright, I should get back to it. Sorry to bother. Hey, call anything, anytime, man. Thanks. Be seeing you. See you later, Gator. I fight the urge to throw my phone into the brick wall. That was completely pointless. I place a hand on my forehead and take a deep breath. At this point, I should just try to get some photos to look somewhat competent at my job. I slip my phone back into my pocket, grab my camera and begin walking around the hall. Doing my best to look for opportunities to snap some decent shots and do a lap around the hall. Even then, I'm still struggling to find anything good. It isn't long before I notice Ben across me, and from the looks of it, he's managing a fair bit better than I am. Not only is he finding better shots than I am, but the guests are going to him to ask for shots. Actually, the more I think about it, Ben might actually have some decent advice to give, right? Better than what I got from Damien at least. Yeah, because he has a girlfriend. Well, a shitty one, but he's got a girlfriend. I surreptitiously maneuver around the various wedding goers, impeding my path, trying to get to Ben. Eventually, I have an opening while Ben is taking a picture of another couple by the table. Not wanting to seem like I lost, I try to bend in and join him. I get near Ben and down on one knee to take alternate angle shots of the couple. As if he had a sixth sense, Ben quickly noticed my presence, shocked that I was next to him. Nico, what are you doing? I want to get some alternate shots for the lovely couple, just in case they would like them, you know? I give an awkward laugh, though it's not amusing to Ben. He gives me an icy glare that shivers down my spine as I've clearly stepped onto his territory. I think it'd be more effective if we work in different parts of the venue. What if there are people over there that wants their picture taken? The people over there wanted their picture taken, I wouldn't be here in the first place, Benjamin. Ben wordlessly goes back to snapping photos. I get back my feet and lean closer to the preoccupied Parasaurus first to talk to him. Look, Ben, I need some advice. Thank you, young man. No problem, ma'am. Finish with the couple's photo, Ben turns around and begins to hoof it down the venue to look for more photo ops. I match his pace in order to keep up with him. Advice, you say? It's about Olivia. Mentioning the baryonyx stops Ben in his tracks. He turns around to face me. What about Olivia? Well, it's just that I take a deep breath to steady myself. Thing is, I think I love Olivia. Ben's face goes from confusion to sheer surprise, his eyes going as big as his glasses. Wait, what? Are you serious? Of course I'm serious. And since you know her for longer, I figured I could ask you some things about her. Ben? Sorry, I must have misheard. You said that you're in love with Olive, and I did, or I think I am. Look, I don't really know, but I'm asking for some help, and the parasaur claps his hand onto my shoulder and smiles broadly. This is wonderful news. Oliver's always been a bit of a loner, but to know that someone like her, that someone likes her like that is just fantastic. His arm wraps around my neck and he starts dragging me away from the wedding crowd. Okay, right. So you want to know more about Olivia, yeah? We used to be the best of friends way back. I paid close attention to Ben as he went over his history with the girl I may or may not love. A part of me wants to take notes on my phone as he listed down all the shows they used to watch together. By the time I hit the cues, I noticed that some of the guests had left. Should I be writing all this down? I think you'll be fine. Unless Olivia even changed music taste in the last 3 years. 3? Aren't you talking to her these days? I mean, not as much as I used to. It's been a while since we had a sit down. Wait, but Mia came to us and told us you wanted to talk with her at lunch. I have no idea what you're talking about. Huh. I thought you were above gossiping, Cole. Sorry. Anyway, Olivia and I don't talk much, but I think we should. Hell, if I was around more, I could help you two get to know one another sooner. Maybe even... A shrill cry interrupts us. Across the room, the newlyweds are in some altercation. Guess it's time of the night for the groom to... Oh crap, okay, click the wrong button. I guess it's the time of the night for the groom to carry the bride out, but for some reason, she's riding piggyback like a great schooler. He laughs to himself maniacally while she complains and holds onto his hair to keep balance. Well, that relationship isn't going to last. Inko? Yeah, sorry. Back on track. What's important is that you always be mindful of a condition. A condition? You know what I mean. Oh god. I think I'm getting sick. Olivia absolutely hates... Fuck off, Windows. Olivia absolutely hates special treatment, and it can get to a point where that in itself is a burden that weighs down her friends. Refusing to accept help to the point where she becomes a problem for those around her. Ben sighs. Oh no. Are we talking about how Olivia tries to do things on her own? Yeah, like for all the times I tried to help her out, she just gets all pouty and silent as if I was stepping on her toes. No wonder people try to avoid her. You know, you can't just keep pushing people away. I care about Olivia, but she doesn't do herself any favors. Truth be told, I'm a bit excited to hear this from you. If you could get through to her, we could be friends again. I'd definitely do it right this time. I don't want to post anything on her. That wouldn't be right. Well, see, that's exactly what you want to avoid. Otherwise, your relationship is going to be one-sided. One-sided? Relationships are all about mutual respect for one another. Anything less than that is unreasonable. Without that understanding, is doomed to fail. One thing to understand, Olivia, is that her condition needs special consideration. One that she doesn't fully agree with. So you have to account for that from her, otherwise it won't work out. Is that why you two stop talking? Alright, you boys ready to pack up? Pretty long night, huh? Our teacher looks haggard as he walks up to us. His wings are dragging on the floor and he's propping himself up with one of the light stands we brought. Despite his exhaustion, he's grinning widely. He drank too much. You two enjoy your first work experience? Oh, absolutely, Mr. Ladakan. I managed to load up both of the memory cards you gave me, and I even managed to try out the different kinds of lenses you have brought. Good to hear, Ben. What about you, Inko? Well, if I'm being honest with you, I wasn't on my A game tonight. But I suppose it is a bit tough, or it is a tough order to start with, so many things to account for, and... Oh no, I meant that I didn't really want to get... fuck... I can't read for shit today. I think... I don't know, I'm tired, I'm dehydrated. I can't stop thinking about the Darkwood video. I don't know why. Oh no, I mean that I didn't get that many good shots, Mr. Ladakan. I didn't even finish the first cut you've given me. I see. Well, we'll go through these next week, I'm sure they'll be fine. Oh, definitely. The groom saunters up with a huge grin on his face, slinging on an arm around our teacher's shoulder. I can't wait to see these. Ladakan straightens up and shrugs the arm off, turning to the newly married man. You'll see them when you see them. My team still needs to go through all these pictures and weed out the shaft. Oh, come on, T. Can't you give your buddy a preview or something? Ladakan sighs a bit. Hey, it's your special day. Ben, could you go fetch the laptop and card reader? Yes, sir. I thought... Oh, wait, no. But... No. Inko, while he's doing that, can you start packing up everything into the trunk? Sure thing, Mr. Ladakan. Before I turn away to start, the tired patrol takes the camera away from me. We can sit at the table over there. Two older men head off, leaving Ben and I to get started on packing everything up. While Ben and I are busy dismantling the multitude of standing flashes and lamps, the bridegroom and Mr. Ladakan sit at a cleaned up table with a laptop before them. I can't really make up what they're saying, but I can kind of tell based on the way the three switch between quietly focused and laughing loudly. By the time the back of the car is loaded, the last of the wedding party has departed. Nothing left to do, Ben and I linger a bit behind the group. Think about it, alright? My advice. Olivia does need help. If you really aiming to ask her out, keep that in mind. Yeah, I'll keep it in mind. Thanks, Ben. No problem. And we're done. Yeah, I don't want to keep the missus waiting for too long. Not tonight. Ugh. Ha, alright, good night everyone. He points to me for a moment. And good luck to you little guy. Be seeing you, Mom. The groom saunters off. You two ready to go? Yeah, I'm pretty beat. My legs are killing me. Feels like my shins are about to explode. Better get used to the pain, Inko. Plenty more of that to come once we start doing all-day events like sport matches or air shows. Any advice you can give me to avoid pain? Ben taps his chin. Comfy shoes, good soles, and plenty of squats to build your leg strength. Also, maybe out for power walks and jogs to build muscles. Hey, I've been doing power walks and my legs are worrying. Great! Even when I pick a career choice that doesn't involve physical activity, I still somehow wind up having to exercise in order to be successful. Either way, it's not that long before we climb into the car and begin our journey back to school. I settle into the rhythmic motion of the car as it glides along the road. The cityscape of Valcadia Bluffs passes by and I can't help but admire it. The mood is quickly killed, however, as Ben calls a certain red-scaled girl. The essentially lovey-dovey talk makes my head hurt, and I can guess by his expression that Ladakan feels the same way. He changes the subject by asking if my parents can pick me up. Looks like I'll be taking the late-night metro home. Still, I had fun today. Even though we are pretty fun to the fall season, today is a nice day out. There's a storm coming in later today with a cold front, so the temperatures outside are bearable enough to relax in. One last respite before the unforgiving cold of winter settles in. I swear to God, if we don't get I don't know if there's too much to ask for, but I really want to see Olivia in a Christmas sweater. I decided to celebrate by eating lunch outside. After a good bit of prodding, Olivia joined me. Inko, it's too cold. It'll freeze my veins solid. It's 70 degrees and you already agreed. Calm down. We step out in the chilled air. She pulls the drawstrings of her hoodie taut, yanking it shut again. When I try moving her along, she starts digging her tail on the ground. You're secretly enjoying this, aren't you? That hoodie is hiding a silly little grin. There's a table by the edge of the yard that looks pretty good. Now it's just the two of us, alone, sitting at a picnic table in complete silence. Ingenious one-liners flow through my head like a slam poetry champion, yet I can't work up the will to say anything about the wedding to her. Guess there's always later. So, Olivia, the Gator lifts her head from her roast beef sandwich, staring directly at me. What's up? How about this weather? Seriously? Yeah, seriously, I'm not used to coastal towns, so this is a nice change of pace. Well, it's pretty chilly. Part of why we are the only ones out here. It is pretty empty out here today. Maybe it's like a human dino thing, more acclimated to the snow. Even with the hoodie, it's a lot colder than I'd like. Oh, but you agreed to come on outside with me. Well, you wanted to, and you? Okay, I don't know if it's like going to fucking rain or just like fireworks shooting outside. But I don't think F1 does fireworks, right? Let's read on. Olivia's lips quiver as she tries to work out the words to say. Her mouth isn't up to the task as a flush of scarlet spreads across her cheeks and makes her pouting lip glow. Hey, stop looking at me like that. I mean, where are you from then? The Midwest. The Midwest? Only loons come from the Midwest. Oh, come on, that's not true. Alright, what was it like then? A lot of empty promises, nothing worth talking about. What was St. Hammond like before I showed up? Oh, horrible. Everybody here sucked. Well, they still do, I guess, but seriously, most of the faculty had a stick up their ass and the student body was holding on for dear life. I'd do anything to get out of this place if I got to take you and Damien with me. Wow. Colorful. Olivia, I freeze at the familiar voice. The sound of the stone grinding on the stone echoes through the courtyard as we turn our heads towards whoever said that. Principal Scala stands just as still as us, her face burning red, though her jaw is moving tip. Oh no. So I found out it's fireworks. I also have a feeling that she knows. Oh, she knows. Oh, don't tell me she knows. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Okay, I gotta take a sip of water. Gotta take a sip of water. And did he hear what were you saying just now about student morale, Principal Scalar? He doesn't even look up from his clipboard as he begins jotting down something with his pencil. I said had. Ever since Principal Scalar took over our school, things have gotten better. Olivia's words do make Scarlet's face lessen in both color and intensity and heat. Yeah, I have to say, the school's way better than our old one by at least a country mile. So, Inko, would you say that your time in St. Hammond since your transfer had been both fruitful and comfortable? I mean, compared to my old school, I've met good friends, have had excellent teachers and classes, and have an all and have had an all around good time. Also, the cafeteria food's great here. It actually tastes like food, not microwave reheated gruel. Mr. Ferris gives me a nod and writes something else on his notepad before turning to face Olivia. What about you, Miss Olivia Halford? Was it? Got any more comments regarding St. Hammond? Do be honest if you please. Olivia shoots me a quick glance before taking a deep breath. Well, the school needs more handicap access ramps. Also, the elevator in the main building is busted. Sometimes I get stuck for a few minutes. Also, our PE teacher steals hats from the students and hoards them in the equipment shed. I can almost feel the heat emanating from Principal Scanner's face as soon as Olivia finishes lodging her complaints. Wouldn't want to be around her after Ferris' visit is over. For his part, Mr. Ferry only nods and writes more down on his clipboard, making before turning back to face Skylar, who does her best to turn her grimace into some kind of smile. He's like, there's some issues left over from the previous administration. Are you already taking care of correcting the issues Miss Halford has pointed out? Principal Skylar nervously clears her throat. I've already sent a request to the district to have the elevator looked at by a technician. Mr. Ferry nods and writes something else on his clipboard before clicking his pen and stuffing it into his front suit pocket. I'll have to talk about the superintendent about that request next time. I'm at the office. What about this PE teacher Miss Olivia mentions? Oh, Coach, Mr. Coach Sully. Ferris raises an eyebrow. It's his legal name. I know. He checks the page and then sighs a bit. Right. Ferris turns to face me. Well, that's enough about St. Hammond for the time being. Mr. Inko, how would you say things are going for you, not just as a student, but also a grown adult? I think I'm doing perfectly fine in that regard. And so is Olivia here. I gesture over to the green dino who seems to jump in surprise. Oh yeah, of course. The response seems almost instinctual on her part. That means she's really taken on to my support. Whew, that's a relief. Suppose that's good to hear. The Leviathan finishes jotting down something on his clipboard before turning to Principal Scalar. I think I have everything I need to know for the time being. So, Mr. Ferris, why don't we adjourn to the faculty lounge? Of course, we can go over your future budgetary plans over a nice cup of coffee. The inspector turns away, Miss Scalar lagging behind him with a look of pure misery on her face. I wish he'd done this freshman year. With a huff and a frown, Olivia steps at her lunch tray, treating her Caesar salad like a voodoo doll. We'll look on the bright side. She levels her silver eyes on me but remains focused on treating her salad like it's a namesake. Okay, I get it, Caesar. Also, speaking of Caesar, then I mentioned Caesar from Zenazone Zero, the girl that I'm really wishing for, despite me liking Vaughn and Rena and Bella and Ambi. But hold on. Need to clear my nose. It's senior year and we're about halfway through. Oh, I don't want this to end. So we only have to put up with this place for a couple more months. She glances the largest piece of chicken, twisting her sport roughly. And then what? What? Guess I don't really have any concrete plans for after school. What do you mean? Mention all the stuff about making a name for yourself. I mean, yeah, I know when I first got here, that was the goal. Honestly, I haven't considered what I was going to do then to get there. It's my turn to toy with my meal. You? I plan on getting an art degree. Whoa, really? Online, of course. Oh. Not like many other options. The only time I'm worth anything is when there's a brush in my hand. Only classes I'm really passing through. I nod my head understanding, but she's talking about her future, but it sounds more like registration than a declaration. I at least have something, even if the path to my goal is vague. The more so mood leaves me at a loss of words. Damn it, I was hoping to actually use this time to, I don't know, I wanted to talk to Olivia and ask her something. Or something like that. Stupid Mr. Ferris and his workplace politics, dampening the mood. The air between us is awkward as we pick at our lunch, and even after the bell rings, we are forced to finish eating. It's still weird. Even though I asked if Olivia would like to push history, she just remains silent in thought. Olivia had been quiet for about 5 minutes now. Even though 5 minutes isn't that long a time, Olivia had grown so much chattier as of late, so the silence felt just a bit off-putting to me. A part of me could help but wonder if it's a cold shoulder directed at me or just remaining nerves from the last conversation. No use just thinking about it. So, penny for your thoughts, Olivia? Alright. Sorry, I guess I'm not here right now. What are you thinking about exactly? Olivia lets out a sigh and turns her head upwards so that her eyes meet mine. I really got to thinking about what we were talking about earlier, how it seems like either one of us knows what we'll be exactly doing after school's over. Alright, got that. I hadn't really given much thought to the fact that I had essentially dropped a bombshell on both of us. Now that I really stopped to think about it though, the idea that neither of us really knows what to do after graduation is concerning. Most seniors at least have a small idea of what they'll want to do after graduation. Oh shit, this is too close. At least I think. Hey, Liz made a full chart and timeline for herself. I mean, I always figured I'd go to college, but that feels so basic for lack of a better word. There'll be some kind of grander plan on what to do with the next big step in life. University, a career, maybe starting some kind of family. Those are the kind of plans that come to mind. They're all just simply platitudes at the end of the day though. Is it even worth making plans? The more I think about it, the more likely it is that something stupid that comes out of left field and wrecks everything. If you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans and all. So maybe all I can really do is live in the moment. I always say that sort of thing. Just be a sitting duck for life to take pot shots at me. Just like pretending death can't show up and take me at any time. Damn, this shit is getting even more and more dark. Fuck off. And friend? Olivia stiffens in her chair. Oh, hey Mia. Olivia's words are a hiss as she tries to face away from the crimson-scaled girl. Her hands shakily strain against the wheel of the chair, slowly turning it too. Got a couple of questions to ask you, Olivia. Would you like to humor me for a bit? Oh, what am I saying? 'Cause you don't mind. The parasaur saunters up and with the sway of her head pushes me aside as she takes Olivia's rein from me. What the hell? You're insane if you think we're going with you anywhere. We? She looks down to Olivia and back at me. We. He's funny. We're just going for a little girl talk. No boys allowed. Sorry. You're up for that, right, Liv? She puts a hand on her shoulder and cocks an eyebrow back at me like she knows something. So yeah. It'll just be a moment. Don't worry. That pretty little head of yours. I left gawking and confused as the two head off in another direction. Olivia doesn't seem to know what to say or do either, so she just goes along with the parasol wheeling her away. A part of me wants to give chase, but the side eye that Mia sends back at me forces me to stop. Come on, listen to Ben's advice. Help her! I feel useless as I watch the two turn the corner. My thoughts of what I want to do after going after the pair are betrayed by my body still frozen by the icy glare from Mia. Damn, I'll just get to class and ask what this was all about later. No! Hi, Miss Pauling. By the time I got to Pauling's history class, I'm half expecting to find Olivia already waiting for me. Some kind of remark primed and ready to be spoken to me. Instead, she isn't there. No, I don't know why my blocked. Reluctantly, I reluctantly take my seat, tapping my foot impatiently. Even when the bell comes and goes, there's still no signs of her. Shit! I shouldn't have let Olivia go alone with her. What the heck was I thinking? I don't want to cut class, but I can't afford anything bad happening to her. No, I can't sit and do nothing. I shoot my hand up into the air, causing Miss Brockling to pause mid-lecture. Yes, Mr. Needle? Miss Sparkling, can I please be excused? Why? Class barely started a few minutes ago because I shat myself. Fuck, I'm halfway out of the door already. I mean, that's a good excuse. I used to shat myself once in class before. I'll share the story one day. Where did it go? There's not a soul to be found anywhere. If I were a bitch, where would I harass somebody in secret? Shoot wherever between them. I hope it isn't turning physical. I mean, she wouldn't, would she? My hands clenched tighter and tighter as I focus on walking faster. Finally, something sets me out of my trance. The faint sound of squeaking metal. I've heard that sound before. I turn towards the source just beyond the door of a nearby classroom. Judging by the paraphernalia covering the door, I think that is the algebra room. I grab the handle and haphazardly throw the door open, praying that I'm not about to really interrupt a teacher for the second time today. Looks like shit. How am I? Should be happy it's done. Two heads turned to me in a mix of anger and surprise. And the heads of the girls I was looking for. It's like a sudden three-way standoff. I was definitely not intended to be a factor in whatever this is. I really shouldn't thought about that before barging in. Thank Raptor Jesus today. Thank Raptor Jesus she's okay. What the fuck are you doing here? I should ask you two the same question. Oh my god. Baldy, now is not the time. Don't talk to him like that. Yeah, or what? I told you not to be followed. You were there when we left. He just heard you screaming like a maniac. I've been forgotten already. Hey! Why are you two in an empty classroom yelling at each other? The two fall definitely silent, unwilling or unable to speak. I notice a piece of paper in Mia's hands and it looks like something's drawn on it. The style is different, but it's unmistakably one of Olivia's work. Mia, why do you have her drawing? The parasol stops blinking for a few seconds before shoving the paper in her jacket. Before I can question it any further, Olivia speaks up. Inko, why did you come here? You seem like you're in trouble. How touching. Well, we're in trouble now. We? Yeah, dumbass. I don't have time for this, Hot Wheels. Fill him in. What's the big issue? Oh, fuck off! Ignore. Olivia claws at her armrest again. She looks ready to cry. Hey, where'd all your vicious bravado go? Are you afraid to tell him? Afraid of what he'll think? Shut up! Precious, fine, I'll say it. Mia turns to me with a malicious grin. I know about what this prick did during the yearbook art contest. Now, ordinarily I wouldn't give two shits, but it hits me. Holy shit, she can just get away with it? Now, how crazy is that? She pauses, goading me to say otherwise, but I bite my tongue. Like a shark smelling blood, she starts to circle me, continuing her taunts. Then one thing leads to another. Now we are helping each other out. After all, if the school found out, it'd leave a permanent mark on her unemployable ass. What? Yours too, probably since you're involved in and all. My teeth creak painfully from my clenched jaw, and yet the blood drained from my face. I'm talking about her record, you mouth breather. Art, a big break, right? Skipping the whole rigmarole, the gist of it is simple. So Olivia draws up some BS group projects for me, and some friend of mine turns them in, and I make sure the whole incident goes away. I managed to earn back some of the feeling in my consciousness, just long enough to defy her. But that's blackmail and cheating. That's wrong. Oh my god, that's fucking precious. And I need to take a piss, sorry. Mia blinks a few times before turning to look at Olivia, then back at me, then back to me, and then back to Olivia. What are you going? What? You disappointed in her now? Damn it. I bet you made her pinky swear she would never do anything like that again. She leans closer to me, Fox whispering. Well, sorry to break the news, Inko, but your friend here is a liar. Don't listen, I wouldn't be. She was threatening me. Threatening? Honey, if we were swapped, you'd see my ass hang. All I'm doing is making things better for the both of us. Not my fault you tried to get away with cheating. You think a cripple like that? You think a cripple like you would have more shame than that? I watch Olivia's eyes start twitching. Mia's really starting to get to her. Can't let her keep talking to her like that. Mia, just stop, okay? She really doesn't need this right now. Can't you both walk away and pretend this never happened? Shit, Inko, you're good. Huh, you hear that, Olivia? Wait, but I didn't mean. Olivia is staring at me like with a look of betrayal that threatens to tear my heart in two. God damn it, why can't I stop talking for once? Mia waves me off, turning to face her target once more. I bet you love to walk away from this, but things just don't work out the way they? Oh, that's why you didn't want Inko knowing you're still a dirty cheater. Shut up! Oh, relax, it's not a big deal. No, I am sick of this. You already admitted it. Art's my big streak. You're only doing this because art is all I have. Your record is fucked. You lose nothing if we get caught. It's Tuesday for you. But me, it's all I have. You're embarrassing yourself. You know I can lift or run or carry or dance or fucking anything you do on a daily basis without even thinking about. I can't ever do anything else because one of these fucking legs and this fucking chair. Why can't any of you just leave me alone? I want to draw for God's sake. Mia rolls her eyes and takes a step closer to Olivia. It's a nice outburst and all, sweetie, but I really thought you were smarter than this. Olivia wipes at her eyes with her sleeve. What? Mia takes another step forward. Think, handbag. Will I really go through the trouble of making you do all this junk for middling grades? If your work were crap, you wouldn't have a record to hold over you. Everyone knows you're the best artist in this place. You're just about it. Olivia's mouth hangs open but no words come out. You're the kind of idiot that lets this sort of comment get to you. So, let me be the first to say, congratulations, Olivia. You have a fan. What? Anyways, Inko? Crap. Distractions aside, you're in on it now too. You don't want Olivia to starve now, would you? Her words, not mine. Say a damn word about any of this and she's doomed. Do you understand me? I try to muster up words for defiance, and just past Mia's stare of death, I spot Olivia's horrified expression. Hello, Baldy. I'm waiting for your answer, Skinny. I honestly don't know what to say or do in this situation. No. Excuse me? Let me think this over with Olivia. Think this over? You dance with something? This is a simple yes or no question. You can't seriously freaking. Mia pinches the bridge of her snoot and lets out a tired sigh. Fine. The two of you talk it over and reach some kind of resolution. But that don't change the fact of what I said earlier, Inko. Don't say I don't do nothing nice. But think carefully, amigo. You both got a hell of a lot more to lose than I do. Mia only gives me and Olivia one final glance before unceremoniously leaving the room. Takes me a bit to recover my thoughts. Never thought Mia would go this far. And Olivia right now she must be. I stand up from the floor, slowly approaching the alligator. She looks like a mess. Why? Why did you come in here? Sorry, I was just worried about what Mia could have been doing to you, and I wanted to make sure you were alright. Fuck off. No. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, not all, just wherever she needs to pass. I'll take the seat next to her there. Oh, she threatened me. Okay. So, some error happened. What the fuck? Fix your game, bro! Okay, fuck it, we roll back. Bro, there's so much missing scenes. Yeah, fuck it. Oh wait, there's a... Bro! Okay, sorry. As much as I want to say the game is good, there's a lot of fucking bugs. Crap, it's not letting me. Oh, okay, finally I closed it. Oh. Jesus Christ, what the hell was that? Maybe one of the mods are like fucking up my... God, I just wanted to play the game. What's all these bugs? Bugs! Fuck's sake, man. Hold on, I need to search about it. Okay, fuck Twitch. Okay, so it's out. As sharing some in case a problem is me, I played the demo and then the bot sounds for Somerset. Deciding to continue for the life I the demo, I got like where the part where Inko got sick accident occurred like that. I was able to ignore it was when Inko was being blacked out. I was supposed to play my demo boost, but I think I'm not playing the demo. It says I got deep all. I don't do that shit. I guess I have to get to play I'll be right back. Okay, finally it's starting. And I forgot to save. Motherfuck. Okay. Let's speed on to the shit. Does it show you my stream? Okay, skipping. The fuck? Why the hell's my stream lagging? Hold on, am I think there's a bit of delay in my okay, finally. I thought it was a glitch or something, but it's just some random bullshit. I'll stop skipping as soon as it. Yep, okay. No. Okay. Ignore. So okay, this is from Olivia. We'll be reading from. Alright, I had it handled with Mia. But to basically be her slave, doing all of her work, sure, Olivia said he dissolve. Not all of it, just whatever she needs to pass. I'll take the seat next to her. She threatened me that she'd go to Scalar and spill everything. And if Scalar knew that I swapped the art sheet, know that it was with you. I can't let her do that to us. I got desperate, told her to do anything she wanted. That's how I got mixed up with her. I let out a deep sigh, and I let out a deep heavy sigh. I can understand why, but I heard how Mia was threatening you before I came in. Even when you're doing her work, her work to save her skin, she's still treating your art, and most importantly you, like garbage, said Olivia. My words ripped through the Gator's girl's fragile heart, her face contorting in a fierce snarl even as her eyes grow wet. Oh wait, no, I didn't mean to press that. I didn't mean to press that. Fuck! you're miserable. You know that? Show Olivia left in dissolve. Olivia looks away from me, her face crunching up as tears well in her eyes. I don't know what to do. Show Olivia embarrassed of it all. Jesus Christ, can this be done with? I want to go back to the game. And I don't even know I can trust her to keep her word. And you know that, and now that you know what's going on, Mia has a noose around our necks. The gravity of this situation then settles in. It feels like something in me both frozen and over and ablaze. Look, this shouldn't last long. God damn it. Ugh. It's indie game. But remember, this indie game, there's gonna be bugs left and right. Even though these bugs they should be fixed. There's only 6 months left in the semester. It's not like she's asking for something impossible. Sure, Olivia somber with it dissolve. Her eyes regain some fire as she smiles. I'll just have to tough it out. Keep making art to shut her up until this whole stupid thing can blow over. She's going through this for so long, and still I'm out of options, and so is she. I just have to blurt out the first thing that comes to mind. Why not tell Scalar what Mia's making you do? I'll show Olivia angry at the solve. Scalar, are you out of your money? You saw how she handles things around here, especially with the auditor breathing down her neck. Show Olivia with a solve. I'm trying to get caught. What? Right. Okay, Ladakan. For a split second, I see her mask crack, a real worry, evident in those silver eyes shaking. No. Show Olivia at nudge up. Olivia makes a show of clearing throat. Show Olivia angry at the soul. Mr. Ladakan doesn't need to hear this either. You know he'd be able to. Show Olivia at hope. Show Olivia angry at the soul. I can do this on my own. Her balled up face quick, widely after slam onto her armrest, and the Gator girl does her best. To hide her wings. I really don't think we can fix this if we are not working together. Show Olivia, and there's nothing to fix. I told you I have it under control. Show Olivia, just leave Nico. Just please, Nico. I need you to trust me on this. Don't ruin this for me. I do trust you. Her voice is softening as if she's been fully drained now. Can I? Okay, no, I can't click. I can handle it. I told you. Her face unfolds and continues shaking. I take one of her hands, ignoring her indignant sputter as I delicately cradle it in my palm. Show Olivia some control down and the soul. The protest die down into a pink whine, and my thumb slightly presses down on her joint. All this time, you've been doing your best, Olivia. My soft words draw out an even softer breath from her. Show Olivia said with the soul. Mia had been joined for her group almost daily. Must hurt a lot after so long. Maybe it does. But it's nothing I can't work though. Why can't can't you just trust me to help them? Oh, it's not that I don't trust you. It's that I did trust everyone else. So please stop asking me about fixing things I mean. Is that what this is about? Olivia burning out at this point. She's already hurt badly. I can feel her hand is still shaking. It's beyond the point that either of us alone can handle. I let go of Olivia's hand, watching as she takes back her hand and settles it against her chest. I hook a nearby chair leg with my foot and drag the seat closer. Close enough that I can sit down right next to the baryonyx. Sure, Olivia's skeptical of Edisolve. Inkle? I find that being next to her like that makes it easier what I'm about to say. Breathe in, breathe out. Meeting her eyes again, I want to speak my honest thoughts. Mr. Ladakan can help Olivia. God damn it. First, the fucking game will show images. Second, this. My teeth grind together as though contemplating mauling my face off. Please, hear me out. Sure, Olivia was sad. I want to trust you, Inko, but I'm scared that Ladakan will hate me forever for this. He won't. He's the only one that has ever made me feel like my art is worth something. I can't lose him. Look, we can get you out of this. Of course, Mr. Ladakan will understand, even to go to bat for you. And if you're the one to speak up, it means you're the one getting back at Mia. I guess she won't have power over you. Sure, Olivia said. I can't just give it all up like this. How can I trust you with my entire future? You have nothing to lose. I have everything. Can you trust Ladakan? Will he really just let that happen? Mia has no reason to not throw you under the bus. Does he? Of course not. Mr. Ladakan he's the only teacher that's never given up on me. I'm here with you too. You're not alone, Olivia. But you need to accept our help. Please. Olivia looks at me in the eyes for a few seconds before sharply snapping her mouth, her face downward. Her body then begins to quiver and almost as if she trembles with a mixture of cold and fear. Olivia. I get up from my chair and reach out to grasp her shoulder to try and comfort her somewhat. It's okay. I'm here for you. Olivia's shaking lessons, giving me the hope that my words were starting to reach her, but not 2 seconds after those thoughts crosses through my mind, Olivia's shaking resumes once again. How long is this gonna go? Okay, Caveman Studios, I think that's their name. Please, fucking fix this, please. The shakings followed by sniffling, at which point I noticed tears rolling down Olivia's snout and falling right into her lap. Olivia. Before I can finish my own words, Olivia lunges forward and wraps my arms around my abdomen, bringing me forward and burying her face into my stomach. at which point she begins to let out what I can only describe as a pain-filled wail. At first, I'm left utterly frozen in place, hands raised and eyes wide open. Nothing in my life has ever prepared me for a situation such as this. No, Inko, you know what to do. I place my other hand on Olivia's other shoulder and slowly take a single knee, bringing me to eye level with her. Then without saying a word, I tighten my embrace, allowing her arm to wrap around my neck as I wrap my arms around hers. My waist pulled closer to her by her boa-like tail that's become an impromptu belt harnessing me to the Gator girl. There's a distant thumping on my chest, rhythmic and relaxing. The realization that it's her kind heart that sets my face ablaze, but also brings a smile to my lips. I close my eyes and let myself become lost in the warmth of Olivia's embrace. When we break apart, I check on our time limit. My phone says it's still 20 minutes before school's out. Hopefully, Ladakan's a free period right now. You ready? Olivia gives a small nod. I get up and start towards the door. The door held open with the back of my shoe. I look back to her. Survey wheels over. She grunts with each push. Oh crap, I'm an idiot. Sure, Olivia. Jesus Christ, I can't keep going on like this. Once she reaches me, Olivia gives me a small, meaningful look. Though I don't really get its intent till her tail wraps around my wrist. Oh, right. Finally! Finally! Thank God! Oh, thank God. Okay, I'm saving. Taking Olivia's reins for her, we start towards our art teacher's room in companionable silence. Man, I can't wait to just go home and relax. Maybe open a bag of chips. Olivia's tremoring has fallen to a 2 on the Richter scale, so that's nice. Even okay, hold on. This I need a sip of water. Nah, fuck with my water bottle. She's seen enough Mia to last a while. Then again, so have I. She'll probably kill us if she saw us sneaking off. We're near the end of it all. It's nearly over. There's the first bit of quiet that we got. Just the sounds of Olivia and I walking through the halls. Olivia gripping my wrist pretty hard, because she's still pretty tense. So maybe there's a massage place around here that's pretty nice right now. Wait a second. Just the sounds of Olivia and I walking through the halls. Something ancient awakens in me, an ancient chill races down my spine as if there's a knife poised just behind my back. The Gator girl tenses, head stiffly turning, her pupils slowly shift to mine, and the contraction to pinpoint that brings attention to the danger my ancestral instincts are warning me of. Oh, here comes a scene that's known on TikTok as the Apple guy running. Sup, you two trying to run a fight? Reflexes kick in, zero dot on mine, my body chose to book it. Oh, it's voice acted. Oh shit. Go. Sam! Okay, despite the bugs in the game, right, I like the animation. Wham! For a moment I wonder if the deafening noise of the metal doors being hit is from Mia punching it in rage or accidentally slamming it into it chasing after us. When I catch you, I'll eviscerate you and every last thing you love. Fuck! The elevator finally begins its descent downwards. I exhale deeply. Olivia gasps for breath. My arms sting from Olivia's razor grip. Good thing I have a jacket. Of course, we have shredded the sleeves. I think it may have even drawn blood. I shake my arm a bit. Olivia retracts her hand apologetically. Sorry. Oh god, are you okay? No, I'm not. What happens when we reach the bottom? Mia will be waiting for us. Olivia removes the key from the slot. It won't open. Just don't make any noise. The elevator reaches the bottom. Just as Olivia said, without the key, the outmoded chamber simply powers down. Silence. There's a small gap under the door, letting light in. There's nobody there. We sit in the dark, empty cabin for what feels like minutes. I press close to Olivia while we wait it out. I can feel a tail wrap around my ankle, which frantically won't rip my clothing apart. The phrase 7 minutes in heaven surfaces in my mind and is buried immediately. I never understood what 7 minutes in heaven mean. It's a bit warm in here. Shh! Heavy, rapid footsteps zone in on us, accompanied by the sound of ripping paper. We are destroying everything on the walls. You fuckers had better still be in there. If you cowards run away, so help me, Raptor Jesus. She's right in front of the door. I hear her heavy breathing and soft thuds as she attempts to put her ear to the door a few times. I try to stay as silent as possible, but I'm afraid that the homicidal parasol can hear my heart hammering in my chest in intense, crapping horror. Mia, with no intention to vent her frustrations verbally, resorts to the next best thing: physical therapy. We're surrounded by the sounds of ripping paper, dented lockers, and drywall fracturing. On occasion, sometimes hits the elevator down the door again. Olivia and I don't dare move. I hear the voices. Mia's drawn attention to herself. Who the fuck are you looking at? Do you want one less horn? Find someone quick. I fucking swear I've had it with that fucking luggage case on wheels. Good luck painting when you're eating through a straw, bitch legs, crocker cunt. Charge. Yes, I know Steam. I know. During chat, I'm getting a new laptop soon, which might have a longer battery life. Olivia takes a sharp breath. Silence. What was that sound? Sounds like a series of sharp cracks. Hey, whoa, hey, it's all cool. It's all like it's rapid footsteps echo from down the hall. She gone? What the fuck could have scared me like that? Tasers! There's a light knock on the elevator door. Hey, anyone in there? He sounds exhausted, but it's definitely Ladakan. But now my eyes have adjusted to the light. Oliver's release is palpable and shared. Hold on, I need the toilet also. Tell to come out. It's all clear. Well, it looks like a stick of dynamite went out here, but otherwise it's fine. Got Olivia who stares at the hand. She moves to unlock the door but hesitates. I think since his tired voice carries off his everything will be. I promise. But she doesn't put it in. She just stares. You don't know that. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Why? I keep getting messages at this. Just give me a moment, chat. Okay. What the fuck is wrong with my model? I gotta get another model one day. Oh, probably shouldn't do that. I don't want to get banned on Twitch. Olivia whispers softly. I can barely make it out. God, please. Putting that key in and opening up means telling Ladakan everything. There's no way me asserting this slide. So nothing's a safe bet. Nothing can be said for sure. She can't do anything and she can't do anything either. So she looks at me, as if I'd have an answer. The key is offering to me, delicately held between two of her claws. Wait, what the fuck? I wanna... Okay, looks weird for a second. I take the key. Alright, let's get this over with. We've gotten this far. It's time to end it. I've had enough of all the stress. And by the look of it, so is Olivia. She's been dealing with this much longer than me. So it's time for me to carry my own weight here. It's the least I can do to take that final step for her. Even if she doesn't trust Ladakan, she trusts me. She doesn't trust Ladakan. Doesn't sound right. But it can't be anything else. It's just that. Enough nonsense. I take the key and move to slide the key in the panel. The key inserted and twisted, the dark room shudders and briefly before the metal doors finally starts to slide open. We're greeted by the sight of our teacher looking very haggard, his brows slick with sweat and holding some strange black rod. Olivia reels back at the sight of the odd baton. Thanks for saving us, Mr. Ladakan. Don't thank me just yet. I'm going to need an explanation for all of this. So is Principal Scatter for that matter. He steps aside and motions us out the elevator with a wave of the broad stick. Come along now, give the janitor some time to take care of the mess. Holy shit, looks like Mia tried to destroy everything within her reach in the hallway. On the ceiling, a pipe is leaking. What the Damn! Mia needs to chill. A group of dinos in overalls and round the corner, looking absolutely pissed. Our teacher waves at them and begins escorting us to his room. All the adrenaline has faded now. I can feel the acute pain in my arm. Olivia's hand reaches back behind her head to the arm she had grabbed, and her fingers delicately loop around the spot. She looks back, her mouth shut tight, but her sympathetic eyes telling me she's sorry. I nod with a comforting smile. Sure it hurts, but I knew she didn't mean it. We look forward again to the door of Ladakan's classroom. Olivia sighs and resigns herself to explaining everything to our teacher. Hope that went well. Olivia looks ready to collapse. She had taken the better part of an hour explaining Mia's extortion in full detail to Mr. Ladakan. I grabbed Olivia's canteen and handed it to her. She greedily chugs the entire thing, gasping after rubbing her sore throat. It's hard to get a read on what our teacher was thinking. His brow furrowed, his eyes stiffened, he was muttering to himself. Finally, with a deep sigh, he stands from his desk and looks at the exhausted girl. I have a feeling something was going on, but to this extent, you should have come forward sooner. I know, but we're here now, aren't we? Fair point. Still, I'm concerned that you thought nobody would notice. I didn't think anybody would care to look. Those assignments to go through dozens of eyes, you know. What do you mean? Your style, Olivia, I saw it from a mile away and I was just waiting for you to talk to me. You? Why didn't you say anything? I wanted it to come from you. Don't worry, I'm not gonna lecture you, but Jesus knows you've had enough of that already. I'm glad you two are okay. Yeah, I thought she was actually going to kill us. Mr. Ladakan shakes his head before he smiles softly at us. Have some faith in the faculty here. Do our best, you know. With what we have on Mia now, we can justify watching her like a hawk from here on. Anybody else she was harassing ought to thank you? Are you sure she's actually going to get in trouble for this? At this point, we look bad if we didn't punish Mia for this kind of behavior. That's a relief. Come on, you two. Come on, you two can hunker here until school clears out. Sure? We're going to stay after, like, always anyways, right? Yeah. The loud noise made me stumble to my foot. Mr. Ladakan! Whoops. Mr. Ladakan looks at the device in his hand. Is that a taser? There's a piece of tape on it with something written on it. Estra's protocol. Anyways, I'm going to run and get some things done. They're going to want my account on paper pretty soon. Might as well knock it out off the way. With no care at all, Ladakan chucks the electric weapon onto his desk before turning to his doorway. Don't burn the place down, alright? Alone, I go sit near the back of the classroom. I look out the window and let out a huge sigh I've been holding in. Olivia rolls over to join me, and surprisingly, she's smiling. You're alright, Go. I could trust him. We sit in silence, just looking out of the window. School's let out, we watch the crowd of students going home. You know, I don't see Mia in the crowd, but that doesn't matter. Mia deserves everything that will happen to her. I think despite all, Olivia is going to be just a bit easier after today. While students trickle out of school, Olivia took the chance to unwind. I figured it'd be the best to let her rest as I saw her drooping eyelids frighteningly shut. She looked cute, just napping idly in her wheelchair, except for the weird bellowing. Sounds like a snore, except I could feel it vibrating through the floor. With the clouds hiding the sun and the classroom lights turned off, I could do with some shut eye too, but I can't bring my eyes closed. Instead, I look out the window. The layer of clouds overhead steadily grows more dense, casting a darker shade on everything. Light raindrops prick against the glass. Crap, I really shouldn't have brought my umbrella. As a few minutes go by, they roll in closer and closer, blocking out the sunlight. If Olivia were awake, she'd think this was pretty neat. I look back at her. Maybe I could nap too. Just a little. What was... Oh. My eyes are drawn upwards to the heavy clouds in the sky. In moments, the glass of the window is assailed by numerous heavy droplets of rain. Speaking of which, it's not raining right now, which means yes, there's actually fucking Fireworks happening at F1, I think. Holy moly. The trees outside are billowing almost aggressively. Several small branches are stripped away in the torrential downpour. An umbrella wouldn't help with this. Huh? What? My phone's blaring an alarm. So is Olivia's. Instructions to shelter in a place for several hours. Classroom doors thrust open quickly. Miss Ladakan's back panting hard and clothes drenched. Damn, boy! He takes our moment of surprise to compose himself as best as he can. Sorry about that. The faculty is doing a sweep of the campus right now. Apparently there's a monsoon scare right now. Monsoon? Does that happen here? Ladakan gestures to his drenched outfit and out of the window as if to ask if Mia had clocked me in the head after all. Right. Are we going to be alright? Oh, of course. Schools are designed shelters for the worst disasters. If anything, you're safer here than at home. But the hallway outside is open, isn't it? I just finished putting the cover up. Cover? Just to keep close to the walls, yeah? What do we do now? Anakin shakes his phone at us. Shelter in place. We're all stuck here for a few hours. Olivia reaches into her bag, pulls out her drawing book and a well-used pencil. Actually, why don't you use this time to catch up with some homework? I'm sure you have some from other classes still pending. I can't think of a better time to tackle that than now. But today's been rough. Can't I do this or finish my nap instead? That's fine too. Aren't you falling behind grade-wise in some of your other classes? Maybe. Fine, I'll catch on some of that work. Anakin gives a simple nod and smiles. Olivia puts away her drawing materials and instead pulls out her bulky mathematics book, which she sets on the table with more force than necessary, followed by her notebook. With some hesitation on her part, Olivia sets herself to work. Meanwhile, I bring myself closer to her in case she wants some help with the work. After a few minutes, it's clear her mind and spirit isn't into the work one bit. She constantly fidgets, taps a pen on the table, and looks around the room and out the window. Eventually, she lets out a groan and slams her book shut. This sucks. Can I do something else? Anakin, who's been busy himself grading some paperwork, snaps up away from his work, looking at Olivia while rubbing his chin. There's one thing you could help out with, which you would need both of your help with it. Would you consider it extra assignment? What do you say? I don't know, it's been pretty tough rough on Olivia. Absolutely, I'll do it. Alright. Wonderful. It's back there. He starts walking to the back of the room and waits for the both of us to follow. Whoa, something in the dark room? Oh man, I thought we wouldn't get to do anything in there until the last few weeks of the semester. Are we going to be getting a head start on the section? Maybe we'll be making prints or learning about C41 and... Huh? Oh, Olivia's poking my back. Credit with the cinematic gate. You're going too slow. Oops. I shake the excitement off and head to the dark room. Ladakan holds the door open for the both of us to enter. The inside glows a vibrant crimson red. Ladakan's suit appears to light up in the red light, and so does my shirt. I've only actually been in the dark once before. This is cool. I clasp my hands together. So what are we developing? We? This is an important job just for you. Alright, ready for it. What am I developing? Your lower back. There's a click of a switch and the red light is switched to normalize and properly illuminate the room. Jesus Christ. I know this is not... Ooh. There's boxes over there. I need one at each station around the room, but they're too heavy for me. You can, of course. Legally, I can't do any of this. Dude, I at least get extra credit. Get one of the bag of chips I keep hidden in my desk. Fine. Nice. Come on, Olivia. Should clear the way for him. There's actually something in the box we'll need in a bit. To move move back to the entrance and I'm faced with the mirror boxes I'll have to carry. Those are there's about 10. There's pretty medium sized, like you could fit a table lamp in them. How heavy can they? How? Oh, turn. Lift with your knees, Echo. This is gonna suck. I look at Olivia and she already has her phone out and pointed my way. Damn it. I shift my legs and try again. I managed to get this thing off the ground. This must weigh at least 70 pounds. What are these loaded with? Bricks? Something like that. Careful, they're fragile. It's definitely clay blocks. Finally, I get the last box in this place. I pick a chair and collapse it in a heap. My muscles are on fire. Though to be honest, I don't know if I could have done all of this at the beginning of the year. Guess I'm getting stronger. Ladakan walks back in the dark room with a small black toolbox. Oh good, you're done. Come on out and take a breather. That looked tough. Stay here. Whew. Olivia shows up in the doorway behind Ladakan. Surprised you didn't use the dolly. What dolly? Before you get started with me and go, you didn't ask. For the love of... I hate you. That's the spirit. Olivia stifles a laugh with a snickering snore fest. Okay, yeah. I actually want to take a picture of this. Dude, this looks too cute to... Wait. Oh crap, no, okay. I might set this as my wallpaper. Your mood will improve when you see what you've been carrying. Oh? He grabs a box cutter from the shelf and slices the top of one open. Our teacher pulls out what looks like an overhead lamp from the box. Oh sweet. That means that you'll be making your own prints for midterm. That sounds awesome. Oh man, I can't wait to. But before any of that, needs to be assembled. The rest of the parts are taken from the first box and set down meticulously. Olivia's gotten curious as she rolled up to the station handing one of the funnier looking pieces. Anywho, here you go. Wait, 2? Yes, 2. Don't think I didn't notice you watching Inko so much. The staring denials from Olivia does nothing to wipe the cheeky grin from our teacher's face. Wait, do I have a save in the arcade? Oh, please tell me I have a save. Yes, I have a save from the arcade. I really want to go back and take a picture of like he's the reason why we have taxes scene. But what about you, Mr. Ladakan? I'll be right back. He makes his way to the door again. Get started without me. I need to fetch some things. Before either Olivia or I can speak up, he left the room. Olivia already has the toolbox open on her lap. Right then, I grab the folded up instructions and lay out seeing the details of the bizarre device fully assembled. Okay, so thunk. Step 1. Hand me the next piece. Oh, did I scare you? Yes, you scared me. These things are heavy. What if you drop that on me? I didn't know. You could have. And I didn't. Olivia's tail reaches for some brackets, but I grab the limb before she can take them. Hold on, but do things right or the enlarger might not work right. She retracts the tail from the table. You're no fun. It's an oversized lamp. That's a gross oversimplification. You're a gross oversimplification. Ladakan's gonna make you use one of these. Ladakan's gonna make you use the one you bring. Just means I can sketch more, right? Well, it means you can't participate and learn more about photography. Photography is your thing, so does it really apply to me much, does it? Well, maybe that's the case for you, but photography is my thing. It's the whole reason I took this class after all. Oh, sorry. It's nothing. Olivia politely rests her hand in her lap. Eyes linger on the box of parts. Well? Okay. Hold on. bit hungry. Some M&M's. Need a sip of water. How does it work then? The printer larger? She shakes her head. Photography. Like, what a giant lamp thing. It's all digital today. It's all digital today, right? Huh? I think that's the first time someone actually asked me about it. Sure, I had a lot of mid-shower rehearsals explaining my hobbies and their cultural significance to others, but none of that's coming to me right now. It's all about the shot composition, and this machine is a part of the production of it. Getting the right thing in the right places is the right time to invoke a certain feeling. Composition is a thing in painting too, you know. I'm ill prepared for Olivia's comeback. Yeah, but that's a lot easier to pick up the compositions you want. You don't have to worry about any factors other than yourself. With photography, you have to build the sets to get a good photo. That's the fun of it. But why would you want to limit yourself like that? Why not just draw whatever you're taking a picture of instead? You could express all kinds of things you could never express with a photo. Olivia taps a claw on the imager, the metallic ping echoing in the small room. What sets all the junk apart from just lines on page? The techniques and vision. She smirks at my petulant comment. Fine, I'll show her. I'll prove to you that this takes skill. I hold the lighting portion up, making sure it's at the very right angle and fasten the last portion of the enlarger in. I plug the machine in and flip the switch, happy that it works right and lights up the entire base. Olivia looks at me with confusion as I move the entrance of the room and flick the light switch, bathing the room in bright red again. Going back to our workspace, I pull out the developed negatives from my backpack and slot the slide I wanted into the carrier. And ta-da! The negative carrier in place in the machine, a blurry grey blob is projected onto the base. What? Give me a minute. I hold the manual under the light to the side of the blob, checking which knob is which and slowly turning them. As the lens and billows shift, the raw sight test transforms, gaining more definition until finally it becomes the splitting image of the school's front entrance. I can even do this. I take on a negative and place another on top before slotting the carrier back in, while also increasing the strength of the light. The image display is now the entrance with a half dozen semi-transparent students in front of it. What did you do? I overlapped another shot. The backgrounds are the same and doubled up, so I had to intensify the light, otherwise the entrance will look too dim. So, that will take me a few minutes to do, tops. It looked a lot better too. She smirks, but I think she's feeling her apathy this time. The towel gives her away. It's a lot more technical, I guess, but I only knew how to do this kind of stuff from Ladakan's lectures about negatives. What else can you do with this thing? I don't know, but what's that smell? Oh shit! I pull a negative carrier and whiz at how hot it is. Crack, crack, shit. Olivia is quick to rip the plug from the socket. With my sleeve, I open up the carrier and see how I managed to melt the two negatives together. Oh man, I was going to use that. All that work and I go and mess it up trying to prove something. Olivia's never gonna let me live this down. The Green Raptor girl lays a sympathetic hand on my shoulder to my surprise. Hey, shit happens. I wrote a lot of paintings in my past too, you know. She takes the reels from the warm metal plate and holds them up to the red light trying to see them through. And you got more shots on this thing. But I like those shots. Go retake them. It's not that easy, like it has to be in the same exact time, weather, and lighting. The rough darkness coincides with the vague ambient sound of the ventilation shuttering into a halt. The blackness is all encompassing. I can't even see Olivia, who I know is right next to me. Inko? Her voice helps me confirm that we're still alive in some fashion. There's a shakiness in her tone, which sends a tense rattle down my spine. Our breathing is the only noise. It's as if we've been encapsulated in a void of nothingness. I'm still here. Got another. God damn it. Oh wait, sorry, I should probably close this. Mr. Tiago 256. Sorry, no promoting shit in my stream. If you want to do that, join my Discord and just promote your shit. Also, I'm not buying viewers. I want to earn them. Right. Fuck, I can't. I keep burping. Ah, fuck, I keep swearing. Ah, god damn it. Sorry, I want to ban you. I know that. I plant my hand down to brace her snout, feeling that it's still the still warm metal of the enlarger base. But yeah, I guess the school lost power. I feel something cover my head, then squeeze, painfully. Ow, 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 ow. Sorry. The pressure lessens, but she doesn't let go of my fingers. No, it's fine. There's a subtle shake in the scaly limb in my hand, but when I brush my thumb across it, and the limb eases. Hey, stop that! Stop what? Just that! Stop that thing you're doing with your hand. I shrugged, and then went to slap my face when I realized she can't see that. Alright. Standing there in the darkness of the dark room isn't getting us anywhere. We should go find. Wham! Olivia? Inko? Ah! My instincts kick in. I hop back to make space between us and the killer. I turn my back to them to become a defensive wall. My arms wrap around Olivia's head to ensure she's 100% protected. Hey, me, Mr. Ladakan. Took a bit to find a flashlight, but with how this room is, I look up to the shiny white pterodactyl pointing the flashlight at his own face. Oh. Get off me, you Get, is it idiot? I don't know, Look, I'm not paying you to get too frisky in the closet. That's what Trigham's class is for. Oh shit, it's bad. We're not Frit. Mr. Ladakan holds up a pale hand, his grin widening. Relax, I'm just joking around. He leans against the doorway to get a better look inside the dark room with his flashlight. Powers out for the whole block, and apparently our backup generator is decades old and is only keeping the AC on. Somehow, someone should get fired for that. Come on, you can't wait it out in the studio. Olivia follows me to the main classroom as we trail slowly in Ladakan's wake. The slow sound of his gait sets a nice contrast to the rain lashing against the windows. Whoa, it's really coming down outside. Think flood? Floods here? Sometimes the ground floor classrooms used to have carpets, you know. Oh, I see what happened. Ladakan starts pulling something out of his desk, but it's too dark to see what. Don't remind me. The junk that's just sucked away half a year's funding. You ever tried teaching someone about watercolors without the freaking watercolors? It was ridiculous. Hey, I remember you were the most upset. Alright? We set some tiny tea lights down on one of the desks and began lighting them. Tiny wicks I set a light from the tiniest of embers, providing the bare minimum of illumination for us to see. Won't those trigger the fire alarms? We should be fine. They're too small by themselves. What are those for? I'm saving them for a rainy day. We're going to be stuck for a while, so why not make it a camp out? camping. I like the sound of that. When we get in trouble though, it'd be trespassing, right? It's either this or trying to get home with the sword. As if to illustrate his point, the weather decided to chime in. Besides, schools are usually made with sheltering in mind. There are all kinds of procedures for this, like bringing everyone to the gym and breaking out some really moldy courts. Olivia winces. Those haven't been replaced? Our budget has been in the red for years, Miss Halford. Part of why we are still scrutinized right now with the whole audit business. Anyway, we're the only ones left in the campus, so I'm not going to go through all that trouble. So just relax now. I already called a taxi for the both of you. Taxi? I made the call as soon as the power went out. It's just gonna be a while to get one ready and send it out. What we'll do in the meantime. Our teacher has a wicked grin. You're not done with the homework, right? Haha, oh, I'm kidding. Time and the storm carry on, yet things are suspiciously calm. Olivia pretends to focus on her work while I pretend to help her out, but soon enough, Mr. Ladakan starts sharing wild stories about previous semesters. You know, a few years back, someone tried to take this hat right off his head. Let me tell you, I've never seen a shovel fly that fast. Sounds appropriately violent. What the hell happened? That's the bigger question. Either way, Olivia slowly loses the facade of productivity and I join her not long after. You know, I still owe you for ruining your one coat last year. Oh, forget about it. I have a dozen of them in my closet anyway. You too? The eerie ambience from the blackout was quickly overridden by our combined laughter. Eventually, we ran out of things to say and just wait quietly in each other's company. Ladakan slumps downward in his chair. His teeth. Oh. Whew, long day today. He glances out the window, still being assaulted by the sheets of rainwater outside. Normally, I'm home by now resting. You don't mind if I relax a little here? No, go ahead. Thanks. He stretches behind him, cracking his spine against the groove of the chair. Olivia, I've been meaning to say. You're usually so quiet, reserved, isolated even. I noticed you're being a bit more friendly recently. Huh? You think so? You've been in my class for all 4 years. Of course I would know. I'm still a bit old-fashioned, but it's hard to see a student hurt themselves like that. When you're in the adult world, you'll see this all the time. Oh god. Once someone's in a rut, they'll tend to stay there until their days blend together instead of lifting themselves up. Like they've got all the time in the world. So I'm proud of you for making an effort, Olivia. Oh, Ladakan, I mean, we flustered. Be proud, Olivia. Managed to form a friendship. Of course, I appreciate you extending an olive branch to Inko. Me? There's no problem, Mr. Ladakan. Come on, school's hours are over. You can drop the mister. I mean, it's not something to be thanking me for, is it? I'm just a friend. That is great to hear though. I'm going to be more than a friend. Got 1 point from now. You can't always navigate the world alone. Someone to keep company can really help. He can? More than you can imagine. Ladakan leans forward to place a hand on both of ours. He just barely makes eye contact with Olivia's wrist when she winces and yanks it back. Shit. Olivia? Are you alright? I'm fine. Just hurt. I was fine before though. You've been trying to stay off that wrist all day. Is it that bad? It's feeling better. I even helped build those doohickeys. The print enlargers. Covers his eyes with one hand. Of course. Great move. June's been overworking herself and I think to give her extra physical work. What am I doing? It wasn't your fault. I didn't want you to worry. I had no idea how bad it was. He leaned forward again, gently placing Olivia's wrist, inspecting it, and being careful not to cause any pain. You need to take care of yourself, Olivia. If something were to happen, you'd be completely beside yourself. I know. You know you were doing. I know you were doing extra work, but how did it even get this bad? It's a lot of extra work. Doing a whole group's assignment on top of my own. For the last 3 weeks, basically all of my free time. It's great practice at least. That's what I'm telling myself. Olivia does her best to hide her wincing as the teacher tests her arm. I would never, I would, I never would have made it to graduation. All because of that painting you switched. He shakes his head and lets go of Olivia. Nope, it goes further than that. The painting was all because of the pain you've been going through all these years. All because of that first contest entry hanging in the gala. The first venture into the art world, and it went how it did. Olivia looks at her hand, stretching her fingers out and in, slowly, carefully. Her hands move with a thought, fingers taking her hand carefully to help in some way or another. You and that painting. Our teacher palms his face and groans into it. It's generally a good piece, Olivia. I told you that so many times. She locks up, but manages a small nod. What a horrible chain of events. I've had to witness it all these years. Watched as it's taken your friends, your self-worth, that little smile you had when you first came into my class. And now it's ruining your health. Not to worry, with me here, I'll bring her back up. He gently lets go and covers his own eyes again. And I really just sat here and watched it. I was just talking about how people act like they are they have more time than they have. Ladakan, are you alright? I'm super. I'm more than okay. In fact, I made up my mind about something. You. Take her to the gala, please. There's something I want you to see. You. No words. Just do it, please. I nod. What are you going to show us? He stops at the door. Something you should have seen a long time ago. My shoes slosh noisily through the flooded hallway as we slowly head back to the main building of the school. Olivia herself had used her arms to tuck her legs onto the seat, her head now resting on her knees. Ladakan didn't seem to care, each of his steps splashing water around and soaking his slacks. The drains and the floors are working overtime, keeping the water at a minimal level. An unsettling feeling washes over me as we enter the atrium. Atrium, not auditorium. Atrium, the interior of the school, pitch black from the lack of lighting. At least we aren't dealing with wet floors, but navigating the halls in the dark is new difficult. Olivia brought out her phone using its flash as a light to shine out our way, but I'm still unnerved. The only sound I hear is the squelches of my shoe and the upward dripping from both Olivia and I. And it was then I realized Ladakan had left us behind. Mr. Ladakan? Her voice bounces against the dark halls of the school. Do you see where he went? Kinda, I think he went that way. You can just make out Olivia's hand pointing thanks to her phone, towards the school's officers. I keep pushing Olivia through, taking my time as I feel my shoes threaten to slip with each step I take. Slow going between the eerie darkness and my slow steps, and what should have taken us minutes at most takes about 3 minutes for us to arrive at the gala. While we're here, the storm rages against the glass ceiling. What normally the source of the hall's natural lighting is completely obscured by the typhoon. And there's still no sign of Ladakan. I withdraw my phone and turn its flashlight on too, in hopes to improve the situation. I can hear something else aside from us and the rain. Something that's getting closer. A tiny red light in the distance there, which with the sound. A tiny ember bounces and sways in rhythmic and odd tapping. until... Is this a horror game? Oh! Actually... Actually, no mind if I do. It's no mind if I do. Don't know if I did we do. Just gonna... I'm frozen for a second. The thought forces its way through me. He wouldn't even ever hurt us. Ladakan, what are you doing? Something is kicked aside. It's Olivia's painting from the art contest a few weeks back. It smacks loudly against the ground, casing on the display case. These are the ones, yeah? What? I'm ignored, Ladakan staring right at Olivia. She's also struck fearful. She then nods. Ladakan takes a deep breath and faces the display. What are you doing? What are you gonna do with that? Hey, Ladakan, wait, this is a bit extreme, isn't it? Oh? Oh. Oh, look at I like the last time. There's gonna be a bitch too. I see why he has a wife. I don't know how Olivia's feeling though. I don't know if she wants this or... Olivia. It's gone. Both of them. This should have been done long ago. Yeah. Anakin, it's crazy. I know. What about the other things in the case? Who fucking cares? Those students graduated ages ago. You know how many still do art? None. If they're collateral, so someone else can. Fine by me. But Olivia, you got no other big paintings now, do you? She shakes her head. That's a shame, but what I just did. I can make another. Yes, that's what I need to hear. Making me so proud to hear that. Do you remember? In sophomore year, you challenged me to think of something I actually wanted to do and set a goal to do. Of course, I couldn't think of anything back then, but there has been one thing I've been wanting to do for a while now. And like you said, some company could really help. Olivia grips my hand just a little tighter. Promise me not to laugh? Never. Should mind asking me again, Ladakan? Sure. I believe it was. If you could leave right now and do anything you wanted, should you want to do? Anything at all. Yep. I want to go see a fountain and paint it for you. Fucking brilliant. I don't know why, I can just imagine like Billy Bush's voice like, oi, fucking brilliant, right? There's a fountain here? There's a park not too far from here, and you can barely see a fountain in the center of it from the window. You can't see it right now in the store, but I want to go there. I think I know of it. There's one in Stick Agristrand Park. That's wonderful, Olivia. Anakin stumbles a bit. I rush to give him a shoulder, some shards of glass crunching under my feet. Good thing the power's out. No cameras up or anything. Would you get in trouble for this? I'm always in trouble for something, and ordinarily, I just take the hit. Especially for something like this. That mere chick can take the fall, to hell with her. Olivia manages another small smile. Looking forward to the painting, you better get it to me. I will. And you better help. Of course, Ladakan motions for us to wait by the school's entrance. For a while, we sit there. And I'm actually going to. Nah, we can go a few more minutes. I'll stop around like 11:40 or 45. Yeah. Do you have one Ladakan? Hmm? Do you have something you want to do? I'm already doing it. No, really. Really? Teaching high school is a great job that nobody ever regrets. You should post that questionnaire to Inko there, all his character development, and he's barely said a word. Alright, Inko, what about you? What do you want to do? Okay, I'm just gonna save just in case. Okay. If I could pick anything, yeah, I guess. Sorry, chat, I'm drinking a lot of water. What do I want? You want to go to college? I want to find my new friends? It's this. I want my one true love. Sitting right there next to me. An ambitious dream. You can get behind that. A bit unimaginative. Let's just hate it all. Haters gonna hate. They hate us because they hate us. I think that's how it works. We should probably start looking more into how and not the what. Like you will know. I can totally do it. Sure thing, Mr. Successful. Your blog doesn't even have 10 followers. You looked me up? Yeah, but bored. Okay, at least follow me if you're going to cyberstalk me. I'll follow you when you make good content. Also, your interpretations of Godzilla you copy from a video essay sucks. You should feel bad. I copy Ladakan's motion with the axe and karate chop Olivia's leg. Sorry, hold on. I gotta mute myself real quick. Okay, sorry chat. I just found out that Speed has come to Singapore, and I'm really excited for that because me and my sister are going to try to find him tomorrow and definitely not pull off a lock of his hair. Just joking. But let's continue. I didn't feel that jackass. Well, I guess some banter is a form of motivation as well. Sounds like you have quite the promise to uphold now, Nicole. Boo. Even with the disses being thrown around, what stood out most was the wild grin on Olivia's face. Between the staccato of rain and the uproarious laughter, time seemed non-existent. I could feel the muscles of my face ache, brought on by bouts of laughter and grinning, which made the taxi's arrival so disappointing. As we were escorted out to the parking lot, our mirth was replaced with something more calm, comfortable, and easy quiet that let my thoughts wander back to the things that we said to each other, back to what our parallel teacher had said, navigating the world alone. All the time I spent around Olivia and friends, it never really occurred to me that she'd harbor something like loneliness. I mean, Damien alone is like a wild crowd composed of a single madman, and Liz, she's practically the group's nanny or something. The driver of the yellow van leads into his horn, and I can feel a barefoot layer on me even though the haze of fog and rain drop. Olivia draws her hoodie up and holds my jacket above my head. A final look to Mr. Ladakan, we can thank him. No need for thanks. Seeing my students grow and prosper into adulthood is all the reward this old fossil needs. With a wave, he sends us into the rain, to the irritated taxi man's van that yells at us about burning his gas. Oh god. While Olivia works to get herself situated in the cab, I turn back. Mr. Ladakan is sagging, then nearing back to the building. Oi, hurry up! Right. It's been a week since the typhoon. The days after were surreal with how things just realigned with the old schedule. Ladakan was serious when he told Olivia to keep off that risk. He effectively banned her from painting until it got better. Meaning all week, I've been doing our work as a group. It was exhausting. But today, I'm really excited. And right here, where we stop. But let's look at extra gallery and see what other things we got. Okay, we got this Danny right here. Okay, let's check the animations. Ooh, we got this. Alright. And we also got Ladakan like going full ham with the axe. For backgrounds, come on, background. Well, it looks like we're missing a few, but hopefully we'll get all of them. Oh, ooh, I missed this. Oh, we don't talk about that drawing. Don't want to see this. Oh wait, no, that's not here. God, I want to see this over and over again. So beautifully drawn. if the word daddy, no. Oh god, just everything about. Oh. Oh wait, I wanted to check my mods. I don't know why. I feel like Olivia's doing the He-Man thing. Oh, okay, so this does nothing. But let's quit and let's raid somebody. Let's raid their house. Okay, just let me reload this. So I won't be streaming tomorrow. I'll stream on Tuesday. Uh, Wednesday is a 50-50. Uh, Thursday no, Friday yes, Saturday no. Saturday I'll do a short one maybe, and Sunday I will not. So let's see who we can stream. I mean, raid. Okay, I'm just gonna send out like random raids. Uh, uh, okay, so oh man. Okay, who shall we raid? Alright. Okay, you got raid. Okay, so I'll see you all